Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak Pro dab of the day. Hello, everybody. Today is Thursday. Welcome. If you enjoy today's video, please subscribe to Senior Stoner on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Send me your comments. I love to reply to all of them. Hello, everybody. Are you happy? Happiness is a state of mind. Specifically, it is a state of well-being and contentment. But the definition can be tricky, and assumptions about the word can be all over the place, up and down and sideways. Well, we're going to talk about it today. Many people don't even realize that learning to be happy is something that can be intentionally practiced. Some people, when they hear the word happiness, assume it is speaking of an emotion such as pleasure or joy. For them, it is what people feel in the immediate here and now. This is the reason some people say, don't pursue happiness, seek joy. Happiness is fickle and fading, joy remains forever. But the short-term definition of happiness isn't how everybody sees it. Some define it to mean long-term satisfaction. In fact, when I speak of experienced happiness in life, I'm not thinking of short-term at all. I think of quality of living, a much longer-term view. Both are understood, both are correct, but they're different realities. But are they different? Not really. See, a long-term experience in life, satisfaction, is almost certainly made up of many short-term feelings of joy and pleasure. Does that mean every day is a great day with no trials, tribulations, and problems? Absolutely not. But it does mean when we look back at the seasons of life, we can look back satisfied at how we navigated them. The long-term feeling of satisfaction is most often experienced when we embrace the emotion of joy in the here and the very now. We accomplish that often by taking steps every day to be happy, consciously. Well, guess what, everybody who's listening and watching Senior Stoner right now? You're about to get happy. Here's what we're going to do every day. We're going to choose happiness. That's right. Happiness is a choice. Is the easier choice on some days to do nothing? Absolutely. If you get up in a trap thinking about circumstances that need to change before you can be happy, you'll never, ever get there. Focus on the good. There are good things in life right now. I'm alive. I'm fed. I have family that loves me. So there are opportunities every day. Maybe not all of those are true for me or you right now, but certainly some of them are, which means there's good in everybody's life if we can find it. People asked a double amputee veteran who lost both of his legs landing on a grenade to save his combat patrol. They asked that hero how he stays positive after losing his legs. He responds by saying, I simply ask those people how they stay so negative when they have both of theirs. You see, happiness is about perspective. And if you're looking for reasons to be happy, you're going to find them. Happy people focus on happy thoughts. We got to stop comparing. Stop comparing. Whether it's finances, body type, vacations, sports. Don't do it. There are no winners in the game of comparison. Nobody's forcing you to play that game. And you can stop that game anytime you want. Don't compare. Appreciate who you are instead. And work hard every day to live the best life you can. And stop comparing ourselves to other people. You'll be happier if you practice gratitude and generosity. That's right. It's a world of positive psychology, it's called. That's right. Recurring themes that are positive: gratitude and generosity. Both of these are disciplines, not responses. It's a discipline because we practice it regardless of our circumstances. What do you think of that? Making them both a discipline in your life will result in a happier today and a better tomorrow. Gratitude and generosity. Don't pursue physical possessions. Now, I got to tell you, I got a lot of stuff. Ain't necessary for life, but our society has confused consumerism with happiness. Marketers work hard to make sure that all their products are everything we need for essential living and happiness. But slowly but surely, we begin to believe that those empty promises and waste our lives pursuing things that can never satisfy. We sacrifice time, money, energy, maybe relationships, and focus chasing and accumulating things we don't need. Think about it. These excess possessions we all have add stress, worry, and burden to our lives. I'm not saying don't buy anything, but if you want to become a little bit happier today, go declutter your closet or your drawer and challenge the consumerism. Look at what you've got. Be grateful for the things you have. Maybe you don't need anything else right now in terms of purchases. Up to you. But don't pursue those physical possessions. To be happy, be present in your relationships. That's right. One thing that psychiatrists have learned is that relationships hold a very big key to happiness. Close relationships, more than money, more than fame, are what keep people happy throughout their lives. Mrs. Stoner, the love of my life, my best friend, my wife, 44 years. You know what? These ties protect people from life's discontents. Think about it. They help or delay mental and physical decline, and you're going to have a happier life. You know, you don't get to control your relationships or every bit of it. Family's an example. But you can take steps to be a good friend. And good friends tend to attract healthy community. So you know what? It's a wonderful thing to have Mrs. Stoner. It is. But I want more. That's right, you do too. So what you need to do is you need to develop healthy habits. How we spend our days is how we spend our lives. Our lives are filled with days. Our days are filled with hours. And this hour is filled with whatever I choose to do. So, let's pursue healthy habits. Let's add value to our hours. Let's add value to our days. Let's add value to our lifetime. And try, I know it's hard, to look outside of yourself. It's very hard. You know, the pursuit of self comes natural to human beings. We often don't need to be reminded to pursue our own self-interests. We pursue self-survival, self-promotion, self-actualization, and sometimes self-exaltation as if it was hardwired into our genes. But a more effective and efficient pathway to happiness and fulfillment is not to look only at your own interests, but also to the interests of others. When we shift our focus off ourselves, we live lives of greater meaning and greater contribution. When we serve others without concern over what we might receive, we experience the beauty of selfless love. The size of our universe and happiness will expand exponentially. So, it is no small thing that happiness is pursued by so many people. But hopefully, if we listen to some of these tidbits, we can make sure we find it, both in the short term and in the long term. It's about taking control. It's about taking small steps that end up being big steps. If you're concerned that you can't take that big leap to be happy right now, it's okay. You know what? We live a circular life. You're going to come around to the top of that Ferris wheel and have opportunity and hope again when you go over. And if you think you can't find that happiness, you know what? A little bit at a time. Get your fingernails on the windowsill and you can get your body in the window of happy. This has been the Real Senior Stoner talking today about happiness. That elusive thing we all look for. Happiness. But I think maybe many of us have misunderstood what it means and how we're going to get there. I hope I helped. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Send me some comments. Take a look at a t-shirt. Take a look at a mug. Thank you, by the way, everybody who's supporting Senior Stoner. We're getting the brand out there. You're going to be using your mug, showing that brand to others, and being confident people. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been the Real Senior Stoner, talking about happiness. And we can all have some. Cheers. Have a great day. Excuse me. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Let's find excuse me, some happiness. Cheers, everybody. Big hit. What's a big hit? It was a big one. Cheers.